Welcome back to the Shane Plays Let's Play series of Torment Tides of Numenera. We are about to go back into the Reef of Fallen Worlds to look for some sort of structure that we've had. This quest has been on our list for a while, and we're just now having a chance to get to it. We're trying to wrap up the Sagas Cliffs area and board the airship and go to the next part of the game, next part of the main story. But I'm trying to wrap up all the little, quests and whatnot.
Sprawling. How does anyone find anybody in this place?
Well, you just have to know where to look, kiddo. We're trying to turn in, we're not going to get them all turned in, but maybe 2 or 3 more of these side quests before we get back on the Builder's Trail. I'm going to, that sounded a little loud. I'm assuming the voiceover volume is the people talking. That was just a tad loud, so, okay. Turn the game, off we go.
Of course.
Okay. Here we are again at the Reef of Fallen Worlds. This
Let's go all, you and me.
reminds me of, well, it feels kind of nostalgic because this is where we were at the beginning of the game. When we first crashed to Earth. What is this? This is the Broken Dome. There's the Anechoic Lazaret right there. That's where we're supposed to go. This is where we crashed into the game at. So I want to kind of go back down there, just on the off chance anything interesting has happened. I love all the little tidbits on the maps that just kind of move around and give atmosphere, and like this stuff is floating upwards, and just, I don't know. I just don't think this game gets the credit that it deserves. I mean, nobody hates it or anything like that, but I think it should get more praise than it does.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm not expecting to find anything in here. I just thought I'd look around on the off chance anything has changed. Yeah, this is rock. See, this is... evidently this crystal is supposed to save me from the shadow. It changes my frequency or something, so it protects me from the sorrow, not the shadow.
Learning, I guess.
And I smashed it when I fell to Earth. So, like, my main goal is to try to fix this thing. Crackle.
Yeah, that's something I could do.
Yeah. So I was like, smash, and there's literally, I think that's the crater where I hit right there. So
I'm ready.
So let's go to the Lazaret, Anechoic Lazaret. All right, and let's double check the quest. Ofer the Changing God has been investigating a gilded structure in the Reef of Fallen Worlds, which she calls the Anechoic Lazaret. Recently, someone seems to have broken inside and caused some sort of trouble. She asked me to enter the structure, find out what has gone wrong, and make it safe to continue her research. Okay. The Lazaret is an ornate gilded structure in the Reef of Fallen Worlds. Salamari gave me a metallic eye that should serve as a key to open this door. I don't remember the Salamari eye. She was the Order of Truth.
Or is it the other way?
Honestly, can't remember. The cones have not stopped whirling around each other. Perhaps they never will. Alright, I'm pretty sure I talked to these cones when I first started the game, but let's try again. Childlike laughter. Yeah, I remember them being kind of happy or something. Let's leave the cones alone.
Of course.
Rhin, you are getting on my nerves with all your chattering, girl. Oh, wait a minute.
Doing BS learning, I guess.
Oh, what's that? I don't remember looking at this before. A tangled cluster of metallic tendrils grows from the depths of the nearby water. Strangely, they resemble clawed alien hands, most of which have 7 or 8 figures. Oh, let's examine. I don't remember doing this before. The hands sway softly, but their movements are difficult to follow. Watching them for too long makes you feel nauseous. Apart from the hands themselves, you don't notice anything of interest. Okay, examine it. Sometimes examining again helps. Yeah. Ooh. I'm going to break off one of the hands. This is probably a bad idea. Who am I going to have do it? If I do it, Because of... I'll do it. I will do it. Give myself an 85% chance, and that'll leave me with 9 might. This is probably not a good idea. Stat. Oh, I got a critical success. Stat pulls spin on effort restored. You grip it in a hand nearest you and snap it from its roots. Stepping back, you give it a couple of experimental swings. Good balance. It might make a decent weapon. Oh, it's an 8-fingered mace. Try pulling another hand. I think I'll leave it alone. Walk away. Well, let me look at this. Medium melee weapon, might. 4 physical damage, 3 chemical damage, plus 2 damage per effort applied. Wow, that's a pretty cool thing. Okay, walk away. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to break another one off. But that's pretty cool looking. Okay, so let's look at this thing. I don't have anything equipped right now weapon-wise because I have these Wolverine claws that are flippin' sweet. Retractable blades that deal 4 physical damage. But let's take a look. I have the Infused Crystalline Shard, which is a light melee weapon. And medium melee weapon might, 4 physical damage. This 8-fingered mace is pretty sweet. I think I'm going to rock with it for right now.
With alacrity.
Okay. I remember looking at this before. A matte black obelisk floats in midair above the water. It has sharp curved sides that converge to a glowing tip that brightens or dims with the passing of the bay's faint breezes. And we'll reach out towards it again. Once again, a dull, malevolent light blooms from the obelisk as you extend your hand towards it. Ink your hand away. Oh, I've got a... Wow. Let me give 60% chance to yank my... I made it. A beam of light streaks from the tip of the obelisk toward your hand, but you're faster and it passes within a hair of your tingling fingertips. Okay. Whoa, that was pretty cool. As you watch the obelisk for any further signs of danger, the glow fades. Yeah, kind of. Callistege, do be careful with those lovely hands. Fingers are in such short supply. I'll leave it alone. Okay, let's get out of here. I kind of vaguely remember that from the beginning of the game. That's what I like about Numenera. I mean, literally anything can be a boon or a danger or both at any time, because it's all this technology that's just been laying around. Oh, this looks cool. What is this? This device is collecting black goop from somewhere underwater and pumping into the nearby spout. So is this the spout? The cable connects this spout to the collection device. The nozzle looks like it may have been attached to another machine at one time. All right.
I'm ready.
Goop. A bubbling mass of sludge floats on the surface of the water. Every once in a while, an oily nodule separates from it and hurtles into the sky. You catch momentary glimpses of a muck-coated object in the putrid mass. Urgh. Let me examine it a little closer. Carefully, you lean closer to the heaving mass. After a moment's study, you notice that the globules rising to the sky always contain something, be it a shining core of untainted seawater or a tiny fish. Huh. Okay, let's see if I can get this object. Rhin, are you quick? Ooh. Yeah, let's let Rhin do it. She's got quick fingers. The next time sunlight strikes the object's streaked surface, you're ready. You snatch it from the oily mass and clean it as best you can. Ooh, we got fresh vapors. Heals 10 points of intellect and confers fresh vapors plus 1 intellect edge. 5 uses. Nice! Simmering jar made of metallic glass. Inside the jar is a strange miasma. When you put your ear to the device to listen closely, sounds of weeping and hysterical laughter rise from within. Warm to the touch, once inhaled, the vessel becomes ice cold. The user feels panic, fear, nausea, and then a sweet relief, a torrent of emotions, ache and digging, and a full rest. Ah. No, I don't want to use the item. Not yet. Okay. Continue. I'm not sure whether that awful muck is harmless or you are immensely lucky. Either way, do go on poking things, dear. It's quite entertaining. Let's search for more objects. You spot no other mysterious objects. Wait for more treasures to surface. Minutes tick past as you patiently wait beside the massive sludge. Nothing surfaces. Wait again. Sometimes waiting or trying again helps in this game. You see nothing but muck and more muck. Okay, I'm going to try one more time. Ah! See, I got XP for that. At last, your patience is rewarded when an unusual object bubbles to the surface. Before it can sink out of sight, again, you snatch it up. I got a tar river globe. You found a veritable filth-stained trove. Well done, dear. That's Callistege. Alright, leave. What the heck was that? What did I just get? Tar river. Oh, it's an oddity. This transparent glass sphere closes a miniature scene of a river. Notice ancient, indecipherable writing around the outer bay. Miniature scene of a river of tar running through a wasteland. Yep, there it is right there. It also contains a mystical blue liquid which seems like it would mix with the tar if the globe were shaken. You notice ancient indecipherable writing around the outer base. Alright. No, I don't want to discard it. No, I don't want to discard it. Okay. At the very least I can sell it. Okay.
All right.
What is this? Let's loot this stuff. I got some shins, some healing, and some healing. Take all.
I see no evidence for your gods, child. But if they make it easier for you to navigate this world...
Your sisters. Could you always see them?
No. It was the attractor that opened my mind.
Whatever makes it easier for you to navigate this world.
I love their interactions.
Trust and honesty are our bonds.
Metal door is thick, heavy, and unmarked by time. Double rows of circular bumps run horizontally and vertically across its surface. As you approach the door, one of the bumps suddenly slides open, revealing a circular aperture. A few tiny waving strands of synth emerge from the hole. Hold the metallic eye near the open aperture. The waving strands whip out, wrapping themselves around the eye. For a moment, the eye comes to life, buzzing and whispering, getting warmer in your hand. The synth fibers make soft, fluttery sounds in return. After a moment, they withdraw. The door slides open, and you step into the chamber beyond. Ooh. Koro. The corpses of Murdens, hunched, bird-like abhumans, litter the floor. Their wounds are fresh, left by blade and beam. The air smells of rust and blood. Now, I had a run-in with Qorro at the beginning of the game. Qorro awaits you on the other end of the room with a hireling. He's clutching his bandaged side with a shaking hand. Even now, he manages a cocky grin. Yeah, he tried to do a shakedown on me at the beginning of the game. I kind of negotiated my way past him. Took you long enough, he says. And Cal, talking about Callistege, he says to your companion, his grin half a grimace, I was hoping you'd make your appearance earlier. What kept you? Following our falling star around the city? Besides, what could have possibly been more important than lending an old friend a hand? In your case, Callistege says, practically everything, I'm afraid. With a pained chuckle, Qorro turns back to you. We made a slight miscalculation in assuming the Murdens here were the architects of Salameri's troubles. He coughs and continues. After we punished them for trespassing, we descended to the next level to look for stragglers. But instead, we found what drove the Murdens up here, heavily armed and hostile drones. His hand tightens on his side. As you can see, we had a rough time of it. We left 2 dead down there. His face is solemn. I should have been more careful. I'm not interested in blame. Tell me about these drones. Not much to tell. Floating orbs, deadly beams, and will be fast too. Now, if you still intend on reclaiming this space for Salameri, the drones are still down there. I believe they're infecting the systems with their minds, and they will defend their territory without mercy. Believe me. He turns his attention back to his wounds. Good luck. Okay. So there's Qorro, Gawain. So he's killed a bunch of people or creatures here. So these things got drove up from below. Where would one... I guess that's where one goes down. Is that an elevator? Alright, let's go loot
I'm
this.
ready.
Let's loot first. Loot first! I've got years of RPG in me, thank you. 15 shins, and what the heck is that? A gravity bomb. All characters in range take 12 relativistic damage, which ignores and knockdown. Wow, that's pretty nice. I will definitely
These
take all.
ciphers are killing me.
Oh, I've got cipher sickness because I've got too much. So what's the cipher sickness doing to me then? So it took 2 off my speed pool for the time being. Well, that's not good. I definitely want to hold on to that. And I can't... Oh, I can. Hold on. What is this? Thermodynamic detonation. Fresh vapors. Charm paste. I'm going to give that to her. There. Okay, I no longer have cipher sickness. Okay. Well, that's nice to know I can do that. What else is going on around here?
Go.
Let's check out these bodies. The Murden has been dead for at least a day or two. The lower portion of its body is missing, and its midsection has been torn open to get at the viscera inside. The viscera. Why would somebody do that? Okay. Examine the corpse. Burn marks speckle the creature's foul, leathery robes. Lifting these carefully aside, you see the unhealed wounds beneath. The Murden was probably killed by beam weapons, and none of the other Murdens were carrying any. This does not account for the other damage to the corpse. Flesh was torn from the creature in long strips, and since the Murden was trapped in this antechamber with its fellows, you can guess what happened next. Huh. Flesh was torn from the creature in long strips. I guess they were eating it. Examine the corpse again. You only confirm your earlier findings. Murden was killed by beam weapons and eaten by its comrades. Okay, leave it alone. And what about this Murden up here? Can I interact with it? No, it's just a dead thing. Dead thing. Interact. Interact. Okay, let's talk to Qorro again. Mind yourself down there. Salamari will find some way to blame me if you don't come back. And let's talk to Dingleberry here. Don't know how Qorro got out of there alive. I was way ahead of him. Qorro's tough, even if he's a jerk. Alright.
Yes.
What is this? It's an elevator. The chrome pillar descends as you approach, exposing a long shaft ring with snaking cables. Dim light filters up from below. Alright, climb down. Oh. Peerless, a construct floats up to bar your path. Blood speckles its ridged surface. So this is interesting. This is actually the shot that I'm using for the thumbnail for the Let's Play series that I just happened to find on the internet. So, hold on a second. I'm going to pause the video. Alright, so you might have seen that little magnify effect. One of my mouse buttons, even though I've tried to disable it over and over, opens up the Windows built-in magnifier. So this is actually the shot that I'm using for my thumbnail that I just, like I said, I found it on the internet. So, okay. Halt, flesh walker, it bellows. Quake in the boundless shadow of peerless, immortal intelligence of a lost age. Cower before me and you may be spared. What did you call me? Fleshwalker, it says, tilting carefully to one side. You're made of decaying meat and hardened calcium. You squish and click when you move. It is disgusting. Enough of these pleasantries. Leave, or my drones and I will smash your burns. You smash your bones and burn smoking holes in your fatty innards. Alright, who are you again? The other drones. What are you doing down here? I'm just going to say, what are you doing down here? Great work worthy of an immortal being, it says. And even that is more than you deserve to know. You mentioned the other drones. What can you tell me about them? They are my hands, the floating orb says smugly. Extensions of my indestructible will. Reflections of my brilliance. So the drones are copies of you? Not exact copies, Peerless says. Perfection cannot be so easily replicated. But you are essentially correct, Fleshwalker. I got 2 XP for that. Can you tell me anything else about what you're doing down here? No, the construct snaps. It is beyond your meat-bound understanding. How about I smash you into spare parts instead? Oh. I reject your repulsive counteroffer, Pierrot says. Okay, so my red tie went up a little bit. I got improved initiative, I don't know why we all got the improved initiative fettle, but I'll take it.
I'll remember that.
Crisis initiated. We have to destroy or deactivate the peerless drones. 3 control terminals remaining. So, where are these control terminals? I don't know if I can quick save in here or not. I don't think I can. Oh. Yeah, I don't think quick save worked. Can I save? Yeah, I can't save. Okay, because I'm in a crisis. So, where would these terminals be? I would rather deactivate them than destroy them, because I'm not very tanky, to be quite honest. I could try to use that gravity bomb thing. I was hoping I could catch it. I can catch all 3 in it. Alright, let's do that.
That's the last time you'll touch me.
Alright. So, took care of that. Gravity bomb was sweet. Okay, now can I move? Not sure that I can move. Whose turn is it? Is it still mine?
Onward. All right.
I was hoping to find some. Oh, I'm out of combat because I destroyed all the enemies, I guess.
Yeah, that's something I could do.
Okay. Let's go up over here. I have a feeling we need to check all this out. Yeah, that gravity bomb was sweet like a mug. What is this? Well, a bunch of areas to loot.
You bet.
Crisis initiated. Alright, what are we in the middle of? I see the crisis initiated, but I don't see what I'm supposed to do. Interact. Is this one of the terminals? Open and close this door. Okay, I don't want to do that yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and go. Open the door and kill this dude. Oh my goodness. I don't know, can I hit? I'm out of range. I'm out of range. I'm gonna move back and make them come to us. Rhin, go over here and loot, sweetheart.
Of course we can help. Right, all?
Nice, nice. Okay. Let's see. I think that's what initiated the crisis, that thing right there. Oh, dang. What did that do to her? Huh. Now it's her turn. Callistege, what are you going to do, sweetheart? Transdimensional onslaught. Alright. Let's hit this thing.
None none can stand before me.
Critical hit. She blew it away. Alright. I'm going to move you over there. Oh, we're out of the combat. Okay. We're going in and out of combat, evidently. Where are these panels that one would... Whoa, there's a lot of these dudes around. There's another one over here. Let's go over here and get into a fight. Yeah, so when we get close to an enemy, we keep going in and out of combat, is basically what's happening. There's 2 peerless. Dang, they're after Callistege pretty hard. I guess they see her as the big threat. I don't know. Oh, then they went after Makena. Okay, so I'm going to try out this this mace that I've got. Don't miss.
Gods!
Because I spent like 4 points on it.
Let's go.
Now it's flanked. Rhin really can't do much. I'm going to have her hide. Spend 60% as a chance to hide, so she can stay
Learning
out of
begets
the fight.
doing. Or is it the other way?
Callistege. What all can you do, sweetheart? You can hide. You can do dimensional superposition. A flash deals 8 physical damage to all enemies struck inside the radius. Alright, I'm going to do this again. So it's like a 100% chance to hit no matter what. Or did I understand that correctly? Okay, so we're dropping these fools. How are we still in combat? Oh, there's still another peerless. I'll just run in here and see if we can find this other peerless. Which one's about to get into the fight? Makena. Which one? Where is it? Is this the one that I'm... Ah, this one's in the fight now. Okay. Might as well come down here. What is that? Warp dash. Yeah, that one's in the fight. Okay. Where's it going? Yeah,
Just
blasted
what I
me.
needed.
Alright. No problem. I have no problem coming down here and putting a whammy jammy on you. Okay, I've got 8 might. I got a 40% chance if I spend 1, and an 80% chance if I spend 2. I'll spend 2. Don't miss, don't miss.
I'm barely hurting it.
I didn't do much damage to it. Okay, Rhin, you're gonna stay there. How do I skip your turn, sweetheart? You're not a big combat person. Your transdimensional onslaught again. There you go. Now I'm trying to understand. It says 100% no matter what, but does that mean that I have to? So I can't. My base attack, no matter what, she gets a 100% chance to hit, which is nice. All right, we'll go ahead and move you back here, sweetheart. She's got some kind of weapon she's carrying too. Makena. What is that? Fused weapon. Choose a damage type and then make a weapon attack. See, I don't know what they may or may not be resistant to, so I'm just gonna run up and hit it. She's got 100% no matter what as well. So they're both better warriors than I am, I guess. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and come down in here and fight this thing.
Doing begets learning.
Go back
I
into a
guess.
crisis. Who's it after? Did it shoot Rhin? Leave Rhin alone. Dude. Leave Rhin alone. Now why... Hold on a second. I'm gonna go unarmed. Now what happens? So it's still... I get a 75% chance. I'm trying not to use up my entire might pool. Or is that speed? Okay, so that's coming out of speed. If I use that mace, it's coming out of might. spend 1 point and get a 75% chance to attack it. See how the damage here will go up, you know, as I put more effort into it. So that's the basic. That's no matter
strange.
what.
I missed.
Well, I missed because I barely put anything into it, dude. That's why. Rhin, you're gonna hide. That's what you are very good at. Oh, there's other peerlesses getting into the fight. Callistege. Okay, she's got a thing. Yeah, it deals 8 physical damage to all enemies struck inside the radius. Okay, I can get both of them. Alright, so she hurt both of them. You can stay where you're at. Makena, that one's... How damaged are they? Oh, she dropped one of them, evidently. Yeah, one of them she destroyed. Alright, Makena. What do you have? You just have a +3 damage per effort applied. Light. Okay. So that's automatic. So her automatic attack cost her basically nothing, and she gets +12 damage and 100% chance to hit.
Yes.
She was an assassin after all. So, are we still in combat? Which one's on us? Which peerless is it? Oh, it's that one. Alright, might as well run around here to get ready to fight this thing.
That's the stuff.
What just happened there? I don't even know what happened. It's my go. 75% chance to hit.
Stay down.
It didn't stay down though. Rhin, just skip your turn, stay hidden. Alright, Callistege. Just come attack it. This one's staying up for a while. Alright, Makena, take it out.
As if there were any doubt of my skill.
Alright. So we've either got to defeat all of
If you're sure it's safe.
these little drones, or else we have
I'm
to
ready.
disable the consoles. What is that? I wanted a brightly colored aquatic creature as a short loop, a chromovalum. Alright, take all. Okay, here's an interact. Maybe this is one of the panels where we can shut down the drones.
Of course.
Lazaret intelligence. A cloud of sparkling motes flit around this column. As you approach, some swirl around your head and fly into your ear. A melodic voice, intercut with harsh static, speaks inside your eardrum. At first you cannot understand the language, but after a few words the sounds morph into truth. And truth is the common language of the Numenera world. I'm afraid I've detected an infection, it says pleasantly. Commencing purge in the now familiar voice of Peerless overrides the first speaker. Fleshwalkers, vile ambulatory plus sockets. Alright, let's attempt to purge the Peerless intelligence. Who's got the best chance? She's got a 100% chance right off the bat. Yeah, we'll go with that. Good old Callistege. Success. A pulsing wave pattern on one segment of the pillar catches your attention. Catch it, and you place a hand on it. A sing-song voice intones a series of musical notes, dissonant and haunting. You find yourself humming the next steps in the scale. The red light flushes from the column, and the voice rings clear. Now it's green. Inside your head, peerless intelligence, atomized and erased. All minds within this circuit have been returned to their default personalities. Thank you. I'm feeling much refreshed. The column is returned to its intended state, ready to accept other commands. The voice chimes. If you'd like a palliative harmony, simply provide the activation tone. All right, hum the next steps in the scale.
Oh, that's
we
a
all
lot
got healed.
better.
The chorus of warm tones reverberates from within the column, accompanied by a ripple of light. The sound vibrates through you, and you feel rejuvenated. Very nice. That was nice. Okay. Let's go loot this over here. 15. Yay, shins. Okay, I can't go this way. Evidently, so let's go this way. Oh, what is this? Can we interact with the... Oh, it's... Okay, just...
Of course we can
Oh, we
help.
can interact with the...
Right, Al?
broken pieces of the drone. But it was the door. Right, let's go in this door.
All right.
Oh, here's another one.
Let's go, Al. You and me.
Let's go.
And all kinds of shins. Alright, here we go again. The twinkling motes swirl around you and enter your ears in the same manner as the last column. So I guess that's how it's talking to you, because the motes go inside your ears. It's likely the same method of clearing the peerless will work here. It is likely the same method of clearing the peerless will work here. This is just too much, the intelligence mutters. Initiate, containment, initiate. Crackle. I cannot be contained, it bellows. I am peerless, the uncontainable. You're about to be contained, dude. Activate a purge of the peerless intelligence. You place your hand on the wave pattern and hum the sequences of notes you used before. The red light flushes from the column and the other voice shouts, "Finally! Thank you for ridding me of that disgusting plague. I suppose I can offer some healing if you'd like," the intelligence grumbles. Just use the command tone. I don't need any. Alright. So I just need one more console here.
If you're sure it's safe.
It's never completely safe, Rhin. I hate to tell you. Oh, is that some healing? And nice.
Naturally.
And some shin. Remember, currency in this world is like just the bits and bobs of technology and jewels and just all kinds of stuff laying around. So it's not unusual to get shins out of broken panels and stuff. It's not actual minted currency. We're about to have another crisis.
Done.
This peerless goes for... Oh, he's got 23. This one's only got 9, so there's different sizes. You hit Rhin. Not happy about that. What can I do here? I can warp dash. Take speed. I can hide. I can flex skill, or I can infuse weapon. I don't know what damage type is the best for them, so it doesn't really make sense to change my damage type. Let's get rid of Mr. 9 here. I'll spend 2 points and give myself an 85% chance to hit him.
Didn't see that coming.
Took him out. Yeah, sweetheart, I want you to hide. End your turn. Callistege. Is this thing outside of her range? Can she not see it? Alright, move here, Callistege. Can you not move? I feel like she can't move. Move! I don't want her to attack. I want her to move. So that I feel like this thing isn't in her... Just barely in her range. I had to get it into her line of sight.
A little something I've learned.
She hobbled it. Did a little bit of damage to it. At Makena. Take this thing out.
Yes!
Okay. Down, down, down. Down go the bad guys.
One moment, and it's done.
Another crisis initiated. They're all hurt. Oh, I think that was the one that I caught in the gravity thing at the beginning. Okay, he just nailed Callistege. poisonous claws. Let me try my different damage, different weapons here. See if I get different chances and stuff. So that's 75% chance. Let's try that.
I'm barely hurting it.
Yeah, it's 'cause I didn't spend much on it. Rhin, you, my dear, just stay there. Callistege. Can she catch? I don't think she can use her. Yeah, there's not enough. Let's just go ahead and hit those. Let's go ahead and clear all these dudes out. Are they too? Yeah, they're too far away. All right. That's too far away. All right. All right, Callistege, you're gonna have to move, dear.
Without doubt.
All right, now let me see if I can hit both of these. Nope. I can hit this one. Boom.
None can stand
Bye-bye.
before me.
Okay, let's go loot this over here.
I'm ready.
An oddity. Antagonist. No amount of close inspection reveals anything that stands out, nor any signs of anything more than it appears. Yet at any sign of mirth near the antagonist, the stone ball will start howling at an ever-increasing intensity until it completely drowns out the laughter. That's not very nice of it.
Allow me.
Get some good oddities to sell here. Anything else? Alright, let's go fight these peerlesses. Yeah. Crisis initiated. Blah-dee, blah-dee, blah, blah, blah. I'm peerless, except my drones drop. By looking at them funny. Alright, he hit Makena. I'll run over and hit this dude. May hear little sounds every now and then. My son is watching the game with me. What happened? Did I drop something? I feel like let's go some stuff. That weapon I just had, I feel like I just dropped it. I don't know where it went. Maybe it went to somebody else's inventory. Okay. Dang. My dude just has to really burn through all of his pools
You
to do
hit
any kind of
me.
combat. Dang, one hit.
I'll hit you.
One hit, that's it. Rhin, just go over
Of
here
course
and
we can help.
get out
Right
of this
on?
situation. Yep, you're done. Makena. Just hit it. Oh, no, I don't want to do that actually. So that's using up your pool. Just stick to what you're good at, sweetheart. Take him out.
A little something I've learned.
Alright, Makena. Well, there it is. Go get it.
They call me the White Death for a reason.
Yeah, 40 XP. Yummy, yummy. I guess, does that mean that I wiped out all of the drones?
All right, Rhin, you can do this.
And almost all of his speed and mind is gone. They're all a little bit hurt, but not bad hurt. Well, there's some more looting.
I'm ready. Go.
Oh, I think it's inside this room.
I'm there,
Alright.
in the shadows.
Another one of these.
All right.
Maybe too late. I think we've destroyed all the drones, but we'll see. If it's not too much to ask, a meek voice begins, please initiate a containment procedure. Crackle. It is too much to ask, it roars. I am peerless and I will not be bound. Dude, I hate to tell you, but we're binding you. Place your hand on the wave pattern and hum the sequences of notes you used before. Red light flushes from the column, and the other voices seem to clear its throat. Oh, delightful. The peerless intelligence has been thoroughly cleansed from all of my drones. Well, but I also destroyed all your drones, I think, dude. The column has returned to its intended state, ready to accept other commands. I owe a debt of gratitude, good sir. Please use the proper tone if you'd like bodily refreshment. I would, actually. Thank you.
Excellent.
Get everybody
Thank
healed
you.
up. Alright. We'll Feel rejuvenated and healed. Alright,
Naturally.
let's go explore the rest of the stuff in here. Koro was kind of a weenie if he couldn't handle this. Okay, now these drones are happy. Happy drones. Inscrutable drone. Now they're inscrutable. They've gone from... So the Peerless was basically a computer virus with delusions of grandeur. Well, that's sad. Was that the original Peerless there?
Yes. Now.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff to see here.
All right.
Some shins. Bunch of bodies on the floor. Let's go check this out. Succession of ragged holes run in a straight line from this Merton's forehead down to its groin. That's sad. Both bird-like eyes have been plucked from this creature. The aqueous humor splatted back in its face. It looks like a child's drawing has been scraped out in blood around this Merton. That's sad. These peerless things were creepy. The Merton's entrails speckle the floor underneath it. What remains of this creature's feathers are charred to the root. Yeah, some bad things happened here. All right,
Yes.
let's look at this thing. Loops of wire and cables connect this drone to the surrounding machinery. It's a good bet that this particular construct is the source of the problems in Anechoic Lazaret. Come no closer, fleshwalker. I am Peerless the Eternal, Peerless the Mighty, Peerless the Wise. I met another drone who claimed to be peerless. Of course it did, the construct says. They all do, but they are mere copies, mirrors that reflect my radiance. The other drones thought they were peerless too. Are you sure you're not just another delusional copy? A ridiculous and insulting question, the construct snarls. I remember the dawn of stars, the forging of the world. I am Peerless the Eternal. Okay. So I'm pretty sure you're just another copy of the real Peerless.
I'm ready to learn something new.
Ridiculous, the drone says, but it no longer sounds as sure. Okay, you look different from the other technology in the Lazaret. Tell me how you got down here. Let's try to persuade it. Who's got the best persuade? Just gotta... You got an 80% chance. I have a what? 95% chance. Yeah, let's just go with that. Of course I look different, the construct snaps. My glorious existence predates this ramshackle habitat by eons. For over a century I slept beneath slabs of rusting metal in the reef of fallen worlds, contemplating my eternal might, the construct says. Then, not long ago, I was discovered, awoken. A note of bitterness colors the construct's voice. Those repellent, feathered creatures, you've surely seen their bodies by now, were responsible. They laid their filthy claws on me. Me! But I regress the urge to obliterate them, for I had a plan. I'd sensed the sleeping machinery inside the structure, and I knew it had been reopened. And so, I influenced the creatures with my immeasurable charm, and promised them treasures if they carried me inside. And you killed them the moment you got inside? Of course not. It snorts. That would have been foolish. I killed them later. A yellow light glows on the construct surface. Now stop asking questions and listen. The creatures scrambled about the habitat, examining worthless trinkets. They left me here, near the root intelligence thoroughfare, unattended. I infected the primitive machines lying dormant in the structure, claimed them as mine. When the creatures tried to stop me, I slaughtered them, for I will not lie dormant beneath the city's refuse any longer. I am Peerless, the mind between the stars, and my time has come once more. I feel a little sorry for him, Rhin whispers. He's so small. I'm going to disable the drone. Dang, I got nothing. Who's got quick fingers? Oh, I heard do this.
I'll remember that.
No! The intelligence shouts as you grab a hold like a take ya! You pull the cable free and the lights gleaming on the construct's surface go dark. Well, that's it for Peerless.
Let's go.
Bye-bye. I should have smashed it, I think.
Trust and honesty are our bonds.
On it.
I feel like I should have smashed it to smashy bits, but I didn't. How do I get out of here? Okay, I guess about
Yes.
this way. I hope I didn't forget to loot something, but oh well. Qorro's still here, hand clenched to his wound. Well, you made it back. I expect murderous drones were no match for you. No, they weren't. Of course not, Qorro says bitterly, looking away. But never mind that. I have a favor to ask. A favor? Tell Salamari I helped you. I did, after all. These Murdens would have attacked you. I killed them first. We even destroyed a few of the drones before we fled. He meets your eyes again. She wants to dismiss me. Help me change her mind, and I'll tell you something I know about the Order of Truth. So you seem awfully concerned about Salamari's opinion. A good employer is hard to find these days, he says, studying the air above your head. But not impossible. Tell the truth, Qorro. Why do you care about her opinion so much? Oh, I missed something there. Good, he says. Will you tell her? Yeah, I'll tell her you helped.
Making a note.
Excellent. I'll hold you to that. Now, the secret, as promised. He winces, hand moving to his side. Lan Uring, he says. The boy is a spy for the Mimovira. I'm not sure why. He loves the Order well enough. I was going to blackmail him, but... He grins. Priorities change, I suppose. I'll see you back at the Order, Falling Star. Okay. Let's get out of here. Right, is there anything else I can do here? Nope. Let's go. Wait a minute. What's this? There's something down here.
Of course.
Oh, shins. Okay. And it looks like we got a couple of people who can go up a tier. So let's go to tier 3. Hold on, buddy. That's my son being excited next to me. All right, let's go up a tier. I've already increased my stats pools. So do I want to get an ability or a skill? What can I get? Infused weapon. Or warp dash. Nope. Cancel. Let's see what skill I could get. Ooh, yeah, I can bump up my skills here. The cipher use gives me, yeah, I can have additional, add my cipher limit, or increase my cipher limit. Quick fingers, smashing, stealth running. I don't want that yet. Increase edge. Edge provides a bonus to all tasks and challenges that use a particular stat. For each point of edge in the stat, you can use 1 level of effort at no stat pool costs. Okay, I think I want to do that with might, because I'm using that mace right now. And that was hurting me in that fight. Yeah, okay. So that's what I did. So now, oh, I went up to tier 2. I thought I was going up to tier 3. She's not going up. Rhin's going up. Alright, Rhin, let's go up here. How about an improved skill? Your stealth is good. Healing is pretty good. Let's see what else she can do. Lore mystical. Let's give her that. Oh, I can't? Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, let's give her lore mystical. I like that. She can hide really good. She gets plus 30% on stealth already.
All would like to learn something of hiding from you.
Really? Here's a tip then. You need not fear the dark if you are the monster in it.
He doesn't want to learn anymore.
Of course.
I think all is that rock in her pocket that she carries with her. Yeah, I think we're going to go back to the Order of Truth, and then we'll call this a day.
You bet.
Or a video, or whatever. La la la, la 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 la. not to pause it, so you got the
Allow me.
full fun of a loading screen. Order of Truth, no, that's the underbelly. I think the Order of Truth is up in Government Square.
Whatever.
Whatever. Let me see if I can sell some stuff. Let's see here. Got some oddities. Yeah. I'll sell that. And I'll sell that. Do I have any other oddities? What is that? This brightly colored aquatic creature has a short loop of elastic material running through one of its 7 legs. I'll sell that. Do you have anything? You got a thingy. Let's give that to him. Where is... I feel like I dropped or lost a weapon when I was shuffling weapons in that fight. I got 411 shins now, though. I like that.
All right, here I go.
Yeah, thanks for telling us that, Rhin. You're a chatterbox. Okay, Order of Truth.
Fine.
I think the Order of Truth's up here, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Order of Truth. Yeah. Alright, let's go.
All right.
Alright, I think this is where I'm supposed to go turn this in. Yeah, here she is.
I'm ready to pick my path.
Yay, we got 40 XP. Ah, there you are, she says, beaming and holds out a smooth palm. The eye of the Molochs. The eye of the Molochs, please. You hand it over and she returns it to her workstation. Then she gracefully inclines her head in Qorro's direction. Was he of any use to you? Qorro gives you a pleading look. Yes, he was. Very well, she sighs. Qorro, you can stay. Do try to limit your failures in the future to matters I care less about. Qorro exhales all at once, nods in your direction. With that out of the way, she says, here is a reward for your considerable effort. Thank you. So I gained 2 rings of entanglement, and these are artifacts. Wow. The 2 characters wearing these matching rings share all fetals and 25% of stats healed. Interesting. This loop of metal is constructed from a short band that splits in branches, threads twisting and bending in upon themselves before seamlessly reforming at the other end. Interesting. These rings were once dismissed as mere trinkets until an unnamed collector discovered twins purely by chance. It is said that this man wore one of the match sets and gifted his lover the other. During one particular amorous encounter, both were astounded by their shared sensations and an oddly heightened sense of awareness. Okay. When the couple identified the rings as the source of this connection, further use showed that they mutually experienced every physical pain, pleasure, and sickness felt by the other. Interesting. Lore, mystical, trained. Rings of entanglement are valued by many, including hedonists, thrill seekers, the infirm, and even kidnappers, who warn that any violence done to them will also harm their victims. The rings are now thought to exist only as unique peers and are highly sought after. Okay. Share all fetals and 25% of stats healed. Interesting. Okay. By the way, I managed to save a few of the drones in the Lazaret, or the Lazaret from Peerless. She nearly jumps. Lower your voice, she whispers. Astonishing. Your predecessor couldn't have done better. She passes you a heavy bag from workstation. A small bonus. Keep what you've learned in there to yourself until my book is finished. I got an Arif. Okay. I've solved your problem. Now I need help fixing the resonance chamber.
I'm ready to pick my path.
Well, I remember what Adon told me, she says, frowning. The chamber was built with living crystals from a world called the Ascension. Your predecessor was remarkably resistant to telling me what it was for, regardless of the interrogation methods I employed. Her mouth quirks. He only said that it would stop the sorrow and that none of the cast-offs could know about it, which seems odd to me at the time. Escaping the sorrow would be in all of your best interests, I would think. She snaps her fingers. Seek out the cast-off who helped him build it. That surly artificer whose name escapes me at the moment. Mazoff, Makena musters. That's Mazoff. That's right, Salamari says, snapping her fingers. The one with the machines buzzing away in his body and circuits embedded in his flesh. She taps her lips thoughtfully. Speak to Adon's little cult in Circus Minor if you haven't already. They always seem to know who your brothers and sisters are. Tell me who can fix it again? The artificer cast-off who helped build it, I suppose. Mazoff. That's Mazoff. Okay, farewell. So...
Yes. Now.
Let's check out these rings. So, are these artifacts? It's an artifact. Okay. Now, who else do I want to share this with? I guess Makena? Or Callistege? Even though I don't really like Callistege, I feel the most connected with her. So I guess I'll let, from a role-playing point of view, I'll let her wear it. Okay. So we'll share fettles and whatnot. Okay. And then she's ready to go up. How far away is Callistege? She's close. Okay. Let's go to tier 2. Increase stat pools. Let's see here. I guess her speed.
What do you know?
Okay. Oh, and she got, she's tier 3, so she got abilities. She got Lucky Combatant. She gets 15% on attacks. Her Cipher Limon up. And Amorotic Field. Enemies with the range of Makena who fail to resist against blinded. Oh, this is an attack. So she throws that out, and if they don't resist, they get blinded. Nice. Oh, and she gets an ability to learn. So she's tier 3. Oh, that's right. These are tiers, and I forget what these are called. So she got enough increments to go up to tier 3. She was tier 2. Let's see. Illusory Warrior. Summon a psychic construct that helps you flank your enemies. Nice. Analytic attack. Attack that deals weapon damage +3. If the target has any negative fettles, you regain health equal to 50%. Nice. Myalgic Dust. Fling a cloud of nanoparticles in front of you, dealing 3 physical damage and conferring Dazed. Ooh, man, there's some cool ones here. I think I'm going to go with this Dust, though. And what skill? So what does she increase? Let's increase her Quick Fingers. Confirm. Nice. It was a nice level up there, or tier up, or whatever you want to call it.
Do you miss your family, child?
Do you miss yours?
No, as a matter of fact. But I've had far longer to grow used to life without them than you have.
Oh. So, how long ago did you kill them?
I love their little
I'm
interactions. Okay, so we're going to end the video here. It sounds like we need to go to find Mazoff. Let's see, on the Builder's Trail. Yeah, I'm ready to take that airship. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. See, I'm confused because it told me to go talk to Mazoff, and I'm pretty sure that Mazoff is down in the underbelly, but I don't see that as an actual quest. Let's see, she actually said go talk to the Cult of the Changing God, so let's go do that real quick, just so I don't forget.
Doing begets learning.
I know this video is
I
getting
guess.
long, but I want to wrap that up.
Let's go.
Or I want to follow that thread so I don't forget to next time. And then we'll end the video. It's been a productive session. Got a lot done. Kind of see a couple of loading screens this time
All right.
around. I usually try to edit those out for you or pause the video, but depends on what's going on. Sometimes I don't catch it. All right, where are the main... There we go. Let's see if they know about this Mazoff, because she mentioned something about the Cult of the Changing God. What can you tell me about other cast-offs? We've spent years compiling our records, revered one. Another time seems as nothing to your kind. We must protect our knowledge. Perhaps if you were to join our group, provide some of your experience to add to our knowledge? What are the benefits of joining your church? We can provide our adherents with useful items. We can offer safety against the depredations of those who would harm them as they sleep. Our members may be available to aid each other in specific situations. Why can't you tell me more about other cast-offs? Our secrets are our own. We do not provide them to outsiders. Okay, very well. Let's see if this other person will help me. They both have the exact same... what can you tell me about the beliefs of your church? We tell the world that you and your brethren are aspects of the divine truth of the changing God, and each of you brings forth a particular facet of his truths. We seek to study you so that we can become more like you. Her teeth gleam as she smiles at you. Am I at... Hold on. I want to make sure... Alright. I want to make sure I'm talking to the... Okay, so this is Mimian, and this is Casmian. So they're both giving me the exact... I need to know about this Mazoff, dude. I'd like to sleep here. We'd be honored to if you choose to stay with us. We do request a small donation of 40 shins. Okay, I'll pay. Oh, you know what? I teared up. Well, no, they got... Some people got quite a bit of their might pulls back. All right, let's talk to... I guess I have to join the church to find out about Mazoff. I'd like to join your group. He steals a glance at his compatriot. It is unusual for a cast-off to join our group. We are delighted to have the opportunity to get to know you better. His fingers pause momentarily, and you can hear the light crackling between them. We have a requirement for membership. You must bring knowledge of a cast-off who is not known to us. He holds up one of his unnaturally long fingers, forestalling you. Lest you inquire, you are known to us. That is all. If you're a member of another group, you must also renounce your membership with them. I'll let my siblings have their privacy. He bows. As you wish. His face is neutral, but his fingers flash with disappointment. I just want to know who Mazoff was. For a small remuneration, of course. What do you got here? How much? What's this? Arif. Oh, yeah. I forgot that I got that. It was one half of the artifact known as the Shadow Ring. You recall this artifact belonging to a cast-off, although their identity escapes you. You remember only that the Changing God himself sundered this ring at the height of a cold rage and infused each half with mutually repellent energies. They have been separated from each other ever since. The Changing God went through immense trouble to separate these two rings. It must be possible to reunite them. No, I don't want to... Oh, no, 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 no. I just lost a little money on that. You know, not really paying attention. I sold it and had to buy it back, which is a pain. But anyway, could sell it for 125. I had to buy it back for however much. And I don't remember. You know, I don't remember the last time I saved, so I just didn't mess with it. Okay, so I guess next video, let's take a look at our quest here. Is on the Builder's Trail, and it didn't say anything about Mazoff. Ashen Invitation. Before we leave, we need to go back into the labyrinth, my mind labyrinth thing. I can't even remember finding any clues on this book. Five-colored cigar. I don't remember ever finding any clues on that. Infestation. that's evidently a fathom in the labyrinth that is too tough for me right now. And then Shaky Foundations is the Styka layers, which I never, I didn't want to go into the Styka layer and steal their eggs. I just never felt good about that. She'll accept a negotiated settlement with the Styka if I can somehow bring one about. I didn't figure out a way to do that. So I may fiddle with that before I leave, and I may not. So anyway, next video we'll go into that fathom and try to, you know, with the ghost lady that other people in the community are kind of turning into her. I think we have one more encounter with that from previous video, and maybe mess with the Styka, maybe not. I'm really ready to be gone and to get on this airship and move on. So I'm hoping to do that next video. Anyway, thanks for watching the Shane Plays Let's Play series of Torment Tides of Numenera. We will definitely catch you next time. I appreciate a comment or a thumbs up on the video. That helps me out tremendously. And please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.